Did I mention that nothing about wind turbines is actually recyclable? Nothing. Headline, wind turbines, the blades can't be recycled, so they're piling up in landfills. So green, so renewable, right? Oh, you think I forgot to bring up immigration? Well, here we go. The United States has 330 million people plus, and then the unaccounted for undocumented illegals. After 4 years of Biden, we might hit 380 million if we legalize the 20 million plus illegals, then grant them family reunification, which means they're entitled to sponsor another family member. Don't forget the migrant caravans, the asylum seekers, and the refugees. We could be at 400 million before you even know it. What does that mean? Well, that means more demand for energy and not enough land for wind and solar farms. That means rationing. So here's the argument. Everything you hear about so-called green energy is a lie. What happened in Texas was not due to deregulation. All the regulations in the world were not going to stop this storm. Not so green energy is not ready to replace oil, natural gas, and coal. And given the necessary footprint needed to create power from solar and wind, it likely never will. Look, I'd be happy to be wrong about this, but the math just isn't there. Wind and solar require near to perfect conditions to operate. In the case of turbines, their output is affected by their height, blade diameter, distance to the next turbine, and proximity to the end user. And if that proximity doesn't drive people crazy. Did I mention that most of the technology is made in China? Forgot about that. Look, no one's against wind and solar, but what we need is the widest portfolio of energy possible, especially in the middle of an economic recovery. The economy's not going to grow under the crushing weight of energy price increases or worse, rationing. So you Democrats and media folk, you think the Lone Star State is full of backward, redneck, MAGA hat wearing conservatives that are just too stupid to understand the need for smart regulations? Where you think if Texas had half a brain, it'd be more like California? Hey, if that's the case, why is Texas filling up with Democrats from California? And fast. What are they, just regulatory philanthropists? Packing up U-Hauls to save the rubes from themselves? You know, at some point, we are going to have more people, thus more demand for power, than the utopian central planners will be able to keep up with. And that means either shortage and rationing, or in the end, it'll be fade to black.